All right, that's right. I am here. Yes, it's loud. High ceilings makes for a little bit of an echo. I'm trying to use the sound deadener behind my microphone, but hey, it is what it is. We are live. I'm in Farmington Hills at the Red Roof Inn, ready to go. We got Joshua Dorr saying "Smokin' Day," and Fred Peterson already in the chat. Good afternoon. It's a great day to be a Lion. One pride. Fantastic day as I prepare to get my press credentials at 4 p.m. today with Scott Morgan Raw and Candy Ebling and George Eichhorn. What's going on? Dog check. Woo, woo, woo. Smoking Dad in the building saying, hey, kiddo, thank you, Dad. Let's get this show on the road, do a little intro, and we'll get this rolling.
Show us here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Bodies by Jeremy Campbell.
Yes, that's right. I'm here at the Red Roof Inn in Farmington Hills, and I am ready for Christmas in April. Who's ready for this? I believe we got South Florida got the South Florida Tribune in the house. He says, "What an intro! Thank you." Russell Wayne did that for me. He runs the Lions Villain Squad and Football Talk 365. Candy's in the chat right now because Scott's on a nap. What's going on, Candy? Hey, Scott or Candy? Yes, it's Candy. I'm 99% sure. Draft day is a holiday here for us. Enough with the damn speculations. We're here, fellas. That's right. I will be on Media Row tonight. We had Wooly come in and say hi. How you doing, Woody? Yo, brother. Yes. We got Steve is real. Yeah. The LA Knight fan coming in. Keegan Ecker going NFL draft day. I couldn't be more excited. Yes, I'll be wearing the South Florida hat, not my Lions hat. There's a salute for you, Joshua Dorr. If it's Candy FTP tonight, hey, I'm going to work on that. I hope I get to meet him. Oh, let's go Detroit Lions pride, one pride. And Kings of the North Division Championship title. Yes, sir. Boom. Well, what do you guys think, man? I am so pumped. Hello, JB, FTP. Is it a far drive for me, Jer? It took me an hour and a half to get to the hotel. I'll be riding with Candy and Scott to the actual draft. George Eichhorn will be there tonight. Finally, leaving the living room. Yes, he is going to be live and in person there. We are going to be on Radio Row at the draft. Finkel is Eichhorn. Eichhorn is Finkel. I hear Scott is a madman behind the wheel. Yeah, he had to be. They made it here in a day. I don't like driving from Florida to Michigan in a day. That's an 18-hour drive from Tampa, so it's about 22 to 24 hours from Miami. I'm so stoked. I'm hoping I get to see a few people before we start it. I know there's lots of people going to be there. My fellow podcaster friend Christopher Sierra will be there. I never drink a 2 liter. This is just a 1 liter. I normally have the 1 1/4 liter, Josh, but I'm trying to cut back. Scott is a madman behind the wheel, that is for sure. Wow. I'm so excited. If I see Grassi, I'm gonna make him a sign with my branch jersey. Yeah, make him sign my branch jersey. I love it. I got I got a few with me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit them all in with the computer stuff because all this stuff has to be packed up soon to go to the draft so we can be live on Radio Row. I picked up an extra 1080p camera so I can actually have one facing towards who I'm talking to. We might be able to get some live interview. I drove from Las Vegas to Flint nonstop, 35 and a half hours. Wow, that's a long way. Which way did you guys take up? Through Tennessee or 95 way, Candy? Lions! Trade up for Quinion. I don't think a trade up's in the future. Road trip. That's a haul. Congrats. How's the water over in Flint? That's the reason why I drink Mountain Dew. It's more leaded than the plastic of this bottle. Oh, they did the East Coast trip, the 75 trip. That's awesome. So you guys went through the Carolinas and parts of Kentucky. Yes. Yes, Detroit Lions, baby. You know it. Going to be very packed this weekend in Detroit because the Tigers playing also at home. Yeah, they have the early game today, I believe, with it being a Thursday. We need quality, not quantity. I seriously doubt the Lions pick at 29. Probably up. Most likely trade back. That's what I heard was we're probably trading back. That's exactly what Dan said on the ticket yesterday. That's what Brad said last week. He's more than likely trading back. Tigers are off today. Okay, that's good. Flint jokes played out as much as Detroit jokes. Not SOL, not same old Detroit or same old Flint. Oh, I know. How about that Miami Heat win last night? Hey, they're doing good. Excited to be covering the draft with you. My first time at a draft, and it's mine too. One bucket list checked off my NFL wish list. Hopefully, I get to do a couple more. Tigers have the early game tomorrow. Okay. I stand on the thought that they move up for Latu versus Arnold or Mitchell. No Tigers game today. He goes, it's all smoke. It isn't smoke. He literally said, if the guy we want is going off the board before they get to pick 20, they're not. They're going to sit back and wait and see who's there. And if their guys aren't there, they're trading back. That's exactly what Dan said. I don't think there's any smoke to it whatsoever. They've been the most transparent front office and coaching staff the entire time. Woody Bach agrees. Everybody said they wouldn't trade back if Jalen Carter was on the board, but they do. Everybody said they wouldn't take a running back in the first round unless it was Behan, but they do. I knew who you were, Wild Woody. Orlando says, I want all them QBs to go. Leaves us options. That's the only way. There has to be way more offensive players than defensive players off the board to have the option to get anybody. And we really, Brad is not one to send a lot of future draft capital anywhere. You ever notice most of his stuff is he gets future draft capital back when he makes his trade. It's why we had a second, third round pick to trade away for a player. He does it for players. He doesn't do it to move up in the draft. We didn't even send a an early first or early pick when we moved up for a branch. We gave him next year's fourth. This year's fourth. Yeah, excuse me. That's where it went. Dad, are you drafting Eminem or Kid Rock with pick 29? Bad gets itchy. It's easy to say he traded back from six, but from 29, Brad's moving up, guaranteed. I already placed my bet. I did it before any of this stuff came out. It's with them trading back because all the signs were they were trading back. Because you can get somebody at the top of the second round at the same level you can get at the bottom of the first. It's a fake. Oh, I left them on the desk at home. Fake account. Brad's not going to be content with just some guys. He wants his guys. That's it. He wants the guys he wants. Eminem, Dad says. Smoking Dad, that is. Oh my goodness. Man, the chat is lit for sure. I am so excited. You've made it when they were faking accounts of you. I know, ain't it great? That's why I believe he'll trade up. I don't think his guys are in a spot where they can afford to trade up is the thing. The only way we're moving up that far, we're giving up more than just picks. We only have so many roster spots. Who are we cutting to make? Um, think about it. Most of the guys on the roster right now, I think we don't have 53 starters on this roster, do we? I don't even think we got 44 starting caliber players. So let's be real. There's about 38 active players that are good to great. And then there's a bunch of guys we have question marks or unknowns about. And we get to have up to 70 player on the roster when you include the practice squad. I'm his son. I'm 56 years. Yeah, and I'm 53. That's impossible. Hey JB, enjoy the draft. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Haha. I'm still gonna try to talk to Caleb. I want to get him to say FTP at the end of his speech. That's my goal. That's my goal there in that 3 hours before the draft after we're set up is to get a chance to ask Caleb to do that. Every team has needs. Some have more big holes to fill. That's right, Candy. Best case scenario, who do I want? There isn't a much. It would be Cooper DeJean or Cooper Beebe, really, for me. I think they're the two most versatile players, captains of their teams, leaders of men. Both are very versatile. Cooper plays safety and cornerback, punt and kick return. Cooper Beebe, on the other hand, has played left tackle, left guard, and right guard effectively. You shut your whore mouth, Dan Leonard. Bullcrap. I can get him to do it. It would endear him to Chicago Bears, Vikings, and Lions fans if he did it. If you can trick him to say FTP, tell him it stands for something stupid to go for it. Oh yeah, Cooper DeJean, no way. You better be more respectful. He's daddy to you. I hope they trade into the top 10 and draft Ennis Rick. You really shut your whore mouth. I hope you sign Kenny Galladay again for more money than last time. I hope you guys give him an Amon Ra contract. Caleb is a Packers fan, so good luck. Hey, gotta try. He's got to endear himself to the Bears fans now if he's being picked by him, right? What if they shock the world? Just saying, what if Brian Poles goes, oh my God, how are we going to keep him upright? And goes Joe Alt at 1 and draft who's ever left at 9. Your answer, Uncle O. I hope y'all fire Dan Campbell and Holmes and rehire Petrasha to fill both roles. Tell him the truth about FTPPs. Going to Chicago, he should welcome it. Yeah, exactly. And the Bears fans would love it. Good of Kenny, throw your dollars away. Oh, what does this one say? Io! Yes, sir. We are here. We are in Farmington Hills. Candy is over 2 to 3 rooms away from me. Tell Caleb FTP stands for the people. I bet he says for the people then. No, I tell him the truth. It means fuck the Packers. You're going to the Bears. That's what he should do. He should want to be confident. But he's not cussing on the air if he just says FTP. It doesn't violate anything. I'm gonna tell all of them if they get drafted anywhere in the North to say FTP, except for the Packer fans. They can say whatever they want. If that interior lineman is from Oregon is there at 29, we don't trade back. I think we do because of his medicals. I think he's fallen to the second round. Yep. Forget the Packers. Oh, wait, this is draft day. I hope y'all bring back Macmillan and make the choices. Free the puppies. You NFC North guys against the Packers are jealous of our tradition. Yes, we are, and don't care. We admit it openly. Oh, I am pumped for tonight. 7:30 needs to hurry up and get here. What time does all the stuff start tonight? Not the red carpet crap. And that is 8 p.m. is when the first pick will be. They'll say somebody's on the clock. Ken Fisher says, "Good afternoon, Jeremy. So much is in the air. Usually you can guess top 5 easy this year. Absolutely no clue after pick 1. There's no way in hell they trade back in Detroit, Brad. Actually, he said I might have to write a lot of apologies to Lions fans because the cornerback room, there is not a single next generational talent in that cornerback room this year. and you can get guys with the same athleticism and the same talent level later on in the draft in the cornerback room. He said the same thing about defensive ends. Chances the chances the Lions trade a player tonight, I think it's very slim. Today we grab Robinson from Missouri and make that dude happy. He's there with you, waiting for his name to be called. Bring back Matt. No way. By the sound of Green Bay's mayor tradition means nothing to them. Boo. Can we say Milwaukee Packers? You love giving her crap, don't you, Orlando? Not 100% sure, but I thought heard MCDC gave us a heads up statement about trading back too. Yes, he said it yesterday on 97.1, the ticket live on the air. With I believe it was either Carson Anderson or it was the morning show with Jansen and Costa. I know it's just a rumor, but I saw there might be a trade up for Arnold. Yeah, it's a rumor. I'm so ready. Whew. Fudge Peggers. I love candy. I'm a subscriber. I'm allowed a bit of roasting. I know. Hey, you know, this show originated on a trash talk group. That's why we get fans like Cousin Jay and all that in here talking their smack. So it is what it is. I love candy too. I love Joshua Dort. Thanks for being in the chat today. Where's the rocket scientist? He's falling behind for me. But I literally came on just to let you guys know, hey, I'm actually here. People like trade rumors. Lions trade Goff the Bears for their number 1 and number 9 pick. Chicks and salsa is fire. Yes, it is. Fudge the pack turds. If we stayed at 29, should we go offense or defense? It really depends on who's there. If all the defense, there's very few defensive talent that's first round worthy. I think they said there's a total of 14 to 19 guys that have a actual first round grade, but only 7 of them, maybe 8, are actual defensive guys. There isn't that next generational pass rusher, defensive interior guy. There's none of that in this draft. Did Rass and Penne signing anything? No, not really. I'd be so bummed if we don't draft tonight. Disappointed. Brad knows what he's doing, though. Absolutely. Brad does know what he's doing. If Brad decides to trade back, it is what it is. If they decide to pick right there, that's great. If they trade up, I'm not even going to be angry. Other than the fact I lost a $10 bet that was going to pay me $1,000 at 101 odds. I'm calling it now. Sheila Hamp Ford will approach the podium if the Lions have a number first round pick. Could be. And that's why you're so anti trade up money. I'm not anti trade up for that. I'm anti trade up because it does hurt the money, because especially if they don't void that Sutton contract, because that goes from being where it's at, they're costing us 19.5 million overall. We lose 19.5 million. We have nothing for anything after the rookie draft picks. We won't even have injury signing money. It's a $12 million contract plus a $7.5 million cap hit. I have a gut feeling we will extend Goff contract and extend him to New York Giants next season. Dwayne Keene, let Brad them do the cooking and surprise everyone. I love those videos and they show 6 months after the draft. Why are where they are so excited to draft their guy. Yep. I'm talking about you, money, money, money. That's the only thing I'm gonna be upset about is I lose out on $1,000 in winning. But it isn't that big a deal to me. Talent outside the top 10 isn't worth it, in my opinion. I agree, Paul Jones. Yes, 100% we ride Goff because Hendon Hooker hasn't had an off season to work out um, until this year. He hasn't really learned the playbook yet. He's got a lot of stuff to divulge, and it gives him time to develop. Plus, if you allow him to work out this offseason and sit on the pine behind Goff and pay attention to the offense, he'll get a better grasp of it better. And if anything does happen to Goff, we have someone that can step in that'll know the playbook by that time. Isn't Barnes on his last year too? Barnes could be a trade piece, but anything can happen. Yes, Barnes, McNeil, Ifeatu Melifamu, Jameer Jefferson, all on their last year of their contract. Levi Amuzariki, I wouldn't mind trading him for a snack size can of Pringles. Would not getting anything back for Goff is there? No, because we didn't draft him. We didn't develop him. He came here as a fully developed in a second year contract guy. And that's the other thing. Why trade away pieces that's going to get you comp picks next year if we don't re-sign them? Bring back Burrito. No, God, no. Oh, thank God he got signed by the Dolphins. I was so happy about that. Bring back Burrito. Wow. Oh, that one almost hurt my soul. Hey guys, I will tell you one thing. I'm in Lions gear so much. Even my shoes are Lions, guys. Jerry Jacobs to the Giants. Did you notice they were personalized? They actually said Smoking Jeremy on them. Ricky's the cop. Finally, you made it in here, brother. Draft day. Yes, sir. It's the 2024 draft. Yeah, I'm excited. Super excited. JB smiling like a kid, leaving school for summer break. Love to see it. Yes, sir. Had a great night last night, too. That's all I got to say. May have only got 2.5 hours sleep. Ooh, burrito to the Giants. That'd be funny. Eric Dalton, see you tonight. Oh, you're going to be there. Fantastic, brother. Your sponsors must be stoked. You're getting exposure in more ways than one, Orlando, in more ways than one. Today's sponsored by Flint, where the hookers are better than the water. Congrats again, brother. Very well deserved. Yes, sir. I'll text you when we get there. Fantastic. Like I said, I'm in Farmington Hills. This is the room here. I'm at the Red Roof Inn, and it's going to be a great time. I'm here for tonight and tomorrow. Then I'll just make that long trek home after the 7 hours of draft day on Saturday. So the last 2 years, Holmes has drafted Alabama player that wore the number one. So does he keep the streak alive and take Kool-Aid? If he's there at 29, it might be hard for him to trade back. I'm not gonna lie. If it's Kool-Aid, Cooper DeJean, somebody like that, it's gonna be hard for him to trade back. Have a great day and enjoy it down there. I will. It's been a wild ride. It took me an hour and a half to get here because I took the scenic route, all the back roads. So Von Doom and Will tonight, and you're sneaking in when you can, right? I think they're starting just before the draft, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right, Mr. Leonard? Well, looks like I'm gonna have to cut that short. You just said the two, I believe, keeps him at 29. Yes, I did. If I had to guess, 7:30, 7:45. Yeah, probably. I mean, the first pick is not going to be announced till 8, but I do have to get going. It's time to go eat, and it's time to get ready to meet up with George and everybody. It's been a fantastic day so far. Remember, everybody, I got to give the shout out to our favorite sponsors. Candy, avert your eyes from the show. It's going to get ugly. FTP. No, it's not the florist. It 100% is fuck the Packers. I will have a great time. Thank you. Gloss Negron, the best window tinner in Saginaw. Check them out at 409 Hamilton Street, South Saginaw, 989 443 9240. Give them a call. Schedule your appointment to get the window tinted or your car detailed so it can look like the 300 C class or this Audi right here. And then, last but not least, my employer, Brandon's Tire Service, right at the corner of Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road. Stop in and check us out. 602 West Atherton Road, Flint, Michigan, 48507. Great prices on used tires, better prices even on the new. Call George, Red, or myself at 810-233-8230 anytime to get your quote for new tires. Mention this ad if you're buying a set and you'll get $10 off. Wait, Big Johnson mud tires there? Yes, sir. We should go Lion Square and chant FTP when the Packers are on the clock. Yes, sir. Say it with us, Candy. Fuck the Packers. I love you guys. Been a great show. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. Can only take you to make the world a better place and take you to better places. You want something, work hard, go get it. This is Smoking Jeremy B signing out. Have a great day, everybody.